Oh, Winston, where art thou? Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and where the hell has Winston gone? It seems like he has just basically been erased from the game. And you could maybe say that maybe Genji kind of suffers from this a little bit, although Genji isn't too bad. Winston, though, well, he's gone. What the hell is going on? Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on with Winston. He is the unfortunate victim of the meta, because what's happened is it's a very tank-heavy meta right now, and there's two reasons for this. D.Va has been buffed, or well, she was buffed for the start of Season 3, so obviously she's got a load of health and armor, she's got the defense matrix, she's highly mobile, she moves faster when she fires than she did before, blah 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 blah. She's very strong. Anna is just Anna. She was actually nerfed at the start of this season, but actually it doesn't really matter because Anna's still Anna. What makes her really powerful is not her ultimate, because how they nerfed it was they took away the speed mechanism or the speed component of her ultimate and pretty much left it the same. But they also increased the radius of her healing grenade, which has made her arguably more powerful. What this means is that Anna can heal all of the tanks stupidly good, because they're massive targets, and Anna gets a lot of ultimate charge off them because they take a lot of damage, she can heal it back up, and then she's got nano boost available. But why is all this a problem for Winston? Well, it's pretty much because it's a tank heavy meta right now. What does Winston do? Winston excels at killing squishy targets. That means he kills Tracers, he kills Genjis, he kills Zenyatas, and other targets like that which are really, really weak. He can't do that, though, against the current supports that are being used. Lucio, yeah, Winston can kill a Lucio, but it takes a pretty long time. And in that time, Lucio's teammates are going to turn around and go, oh, hey, you're killing our Lucio, we're going to kill you, Winston. So Winston will tend to die. Same for Anna as well. It's very hard for Winston to kill Anna. If Winston jumps onto Anna, she'll probably put him to sleep with a sleep dart, because that's very easy to do, because he's a massive target. If she misses, she'll probably get the anti-heal grenade off on him, and then the rest of the team will kill him. But if not, she'll throw the grenade at her feet and heal herself, and again Winston's got to try and burn through, and he just can't do it. He just doesn't have the DPS to do it. Zenyatta is still used, and Winston can be effective against Zenyatta if he gets in there, and Winston can be kind of effective. The problem with Winston is, though, when you look at the tanks that are being used, Winston loses in a 1v1 situation to all of them. Now, there are some examples where Winston might be able to outplay a Reinhardt. He might be able to maybe outplay a D.Va, but I think that would pretty much be impossible. Sure, D.Va can't defense matrix away Winston's attack, but Winston is not going to do enough damage, and D.Va is just going to absolutely maul him because Winston's close range damage, and so is D.Va, but D.Va does more damage. So all of the tank, and Roadhog is self-explanatory. Roadhog just beats Winston. Unless Winston gets really creative, dodging in and out of his barrier, and does crazy things like that. Most of the time, though, it is against Winston, and Winston will just die. And that's the problem, because we've got three heroes which are present all of the time. We've got Anna, we've got Reinhardt, we've got D.Va. And you know what? You could say four, and we've got Roadhog. Those heroes are very strong right now, because Anna works very well with them, and Roadhog does a lot of damage. D.Va does a lot of damage. Reinhardt has got his big barrier. Anna does tons and tons of healing, gets her ultimate up, then she can throw it onto any one of them and send them crazy. Maybe not so much Roadhog, because it's generally not that great to Anna boost the Roadhog, but on a D.Va, she's surprisingly strong. Reinhardt, as we all know, in close combat situations, is just absolutely a monster when he gets Anna boosted. So that's kind of the problem with Winston. So how do they fix this? Because Winston is not broke. Like, Winston's character himself is great, and he does fill a role. And there are times where you can maybe bring Winston out. Problem is, though, Winston is suffering from being this hero which could be used pretty much, not all of the time, but most of the time, especially during the last meta, because, you know, you think about heroes that are used right now. Think about Soldier 76. Winston jumps onto a soldier. Winston can actually do quite a bit of damage to that soldier, maybe kill him. He's going to do enough to get rid of him. Winston can take out a Widowmaker really easy. He could deal with a Sombra probably as well. He can deal with a lot of heroes, but they're just not getting played. You see, the problem is right now, the only real DPS heroes I'm seeing get played quite often are Soldier, which again, like I said, Soldier, if Winston jumps onto him, he can sort of do something to him, but it's not going to be an isolated incident, because Soldier's not in the middle of nowhere. Soldier's with his team. The rest of the team will just turn around and kill Winston. So before you get Winstons that dive in, could do a bit of damage and then jump out, now you get a Winston that dives in, and there's so much damage there, he just generally dies really quick. But it's the type of damage that's there. It's high anti-tank damage in a way. Soldier puts out a lot of damage. D.Va, like I said, in close combat will just wreck Winston. Like, Winston can't really do anything to her. Reinhardt as well is going to smash Winston's brains out. Like, Reinhardt will kill Winston before he kills him in close combat. And Roadhog can just hook Winston in and deal with him. So he's in a really bad place. And this makes me feel sad, because it makes me think of all the other heroes, and it makes me think how this meta at the moment is quite stale, and how it is sort of forcing heroes out of this, like, I'm not saying Winston was like a 100% pick all of the time, but forcing them out of this sort of world of, yeah, they were usable, now they're not really usable, and it seems to be quite a lot of heroes suffer from this, and it's maybe the topic of a video which I'm going to produce in the future, where I want to go into a lot of detail on this. But anyway, Winston, that's why I think he's not in the meta right now. How can they fix him? Well, I don't think they need to change Winston. What they need to do is look at Ana, I think specifically. D.Va is quite strong. Whether they do something to tone D.Va down, I don't know. But I think Ana is going to receive some sort of nerf in the near future because she just puts out too much healing, and it's really easy to just heal all of the tanks because they're massive targets, and Ana can go back in again. Now, you can probably say, well, the thing is, the tanks are just big targets anyway. She's always going to be able to heal them. So balancing Overwatch is a very difficult thing to do. So we're going to have to wait and see what they do. If you guys have got any ideas in the comments below, then do let me know. But Winston, where art thou? Winston is, well, he's nowhere. He's just on the hero select screen, and that's kind of where he stays at the moment, and it's a bit sad. Alright guys, I've been SATAIII. This is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Toodaloo.